Welcome back viewers. In today's video we will be checking out the LXQT desktop of Opensuse Leap 15.4. So this is the LXQT project page, lxqt-project.org about. So we will first go through this web page and then we will check out the actual LXQT desktop implementation in Opensuse Leap 15.4. So let us start. So LXQT is a lightweight Qt desktop environment. So it is designed in Qt. It will not get into your way. It will not hang or slow down the system. It is focused on being a classic desktop with a modern look and feel. It has got more modular components, powerful file manager, customize appearance everywhere. So you can customize the look of LXQT desktop as you want, and there are many multiple customization options available. The panels are available with many plugins and settings. The window manager is agnostic. Then in the application section, you got the PCman FM Qt, that is the file manager. LX image Qt is the image viewer. Q terminal is the terminal emulator. QPS is the process viewer. Screen grab is a screen capture or the screen photograph. Then you got LXQT archiver, that is the archive manager. You got the LXQT runner, that is the application launcher and calculator. LXQT is available for all major Linux and BSD distributions. So you may want to try it out on your system or in a virtual machine. More information about installation of the LXQT can be found from the LXQT GitHub wiki. Historically, LXQT was a product of merge between the LXDE Qt. So the LXDE desktop was rewritten in Qt, or we can say ported to Qt. An initial Qt flavor of the LXDE and a Razor Qt. So it is a merge of the two projects, that is the LXDE Qt and the Razor Qt. Razor Qt was a project aiming to develop a Qt based desktop environment. So you can find the history about this merge of the two desktops in this wiki. So these are some of the Linux distributions that support LXQT desktop. So ALT Linux, Arch Linux, Artix, Debian, Endeavour OS, Fedora, FreeBSD, Garuda, Gentoo, NetBSD, Magia, Manjaro, OpenMantriva, Rosa Linux, OpenSUSE, Ubuntu, and Void Linux. So this is the history page of the LXQT desktop. Some people often confuse LXQT as a rewrite of LXDE in Qt, but this is not true. PCman, the original author of LXDE, started experimenting with Qt first by implementing a GUI for the PCman FM in Qt. So doing so, he wrote a guide for the migrating from the GTK Plus to the Qt, where he sums up his experiences. When he released a preview, some people feared that the Qt based desktop environment will be too heavy and bloated, so he posted about this too. LXDE was written in GTK plus 2, but times changed and GTK 3 came out. Some people thought that this GTK 3 was not good and that a port to GTK 3 would be rather bloated, but a Qt version won't be. At the same time, another group of people were working on the Qt based desktop environment called Razor Qt, and eventually the LXDE Qt and the Razor Qt people decided to work together and created the LXQT. So instead of being a rewrite of LXDE in Qt, LXQT is a rather lightweight desktop environment heavily based on the Razor Qt code base and a team consisting of the LXDE and the ex-Razor Qt developers. So here you can read it further. I will not go into the further specifics. Now let us jump over to the LXQT desktop itself in the Opensuse Leap 15.4. So in the session manager, we have already chosen the LXQT desktop. You have to just now input the password and login. So as usual, there is a welcome screen that comes up, or a welcome window that comes up on every desktop boot in Opensuse Leap 15.4. So here it is no exception. I will close this. We have seen it many times. Now in this LXQT desktop, there is a panel at the bottom. You have got two icons. One is for the documents and other is this trash can on the desktop. You have got the workspaces here. 1, 2, 3, 4 are the 4 workspaces available. You have got this YAS software manager at the bottom. At the bottom leftmost is the application manager. Then you have got this package updater indicator. Then there is this network. This is, yes, it is not looking visible properly. It is in dark, but one is the notification area. So this is the notification area. You have got the options also here. So this is the options for the notification area. You got the advanced settings and the basic settings. Then here, yes, so this is the package updater. Right now there are no updates available because only 2 days back I have updated the Opensuse Leap 15.4. So there won't be any further updates at this moment. Then you have got this removable media and devices manager. So right now no removable devices are available. This is the sound mixer or the audio mixer. You can change the volume from here, from the slider. There is only a simple volume slider. There are no advanced settings available for the audio here. Then this is the calendar available. So this is it. This makes the panel for the LXQT desktop. Now let us check out the accessory section. So you have got the feather pad, which is a text editor. So the feather pad looks like this. It is version 1.0.1. It is lightweight tab. So you got the tabs available. It is lightweight and a plain text editor based on Qt. So this is the license. These are the translators for the different languages for the feather pad. And this is the author, that is Pedram Orang. Okay. We will now go over to the next app. You have got this LXQT file archiver. So this is a native archiver application for LXQT. Version is 0.5.0. It is derived from the following programs: Ngrampa of Mate Desktop and the file roller of the Gnome Desktop. Then you got this menu editor. So here you can edit the applications, which applications can be seen in the application menu, which applications you can hide from the file menu. Then you got this mousepad. Mousepad is also text editor available. Then you got this open box configuration manager. So this is not part of LXQT, but it is available here because the OpenBox session is also installed on this virtual machine. That's why it is showing up. Then you got this PCman FM Qt file manager. So this is the default file manager for the LXQT. So we will check it out one by one. So this is the menu editor. So here you can see which applications can be seen in the application menu and which applications can be hidden from the application menu. So you can do all the toggles. You can give the path for the different applications. You can specify the commands to make any application start by giving it the command here, and the working directory you can specify it from here. You can give the options to run in terminal, use startup notifications, hide from menus from here using these toggles. 3 toggles are given. You can do categorization of the different applications shown here. You can edit the applications. You can change the categories, actions, then the names of the application shown in the application menu from here. So it is quite advanced and lot of configurability is available for the user. Now we will change over to the mousepad. So this is also a second text editor. You can see here it is written for the OK. So this is not part of LXQT, but it is the leftover from the Accessory desktop, because what happens is whenever you install multiple desktop and uninstall multiple desktop, some of the applications don't uninstall when you uninstall the desktop, some residue of the applications remain. So mousepad is a residue that is pending from the XFCE desktop that we uninstalled in the last video. So now we will come over to the PCman Qt file manager. So this is the about section, though this is the PCman FM Qt. So this is the PCman file manager written in Qt. Version is 0.16. Programming is done by Hong Jen Yi, and this is the license. You can there is a bookmark section for the documents, music, picture, videos, downloads. You can add bookmarks, you can edit bookmarks, you can go directly to the home, desktop, computer, trash directory, or the file folder. Then you can connect with the network, you can connect directly, go to the applications, you can go up and down in the file menu, you can connect to the server from here. In the view section, you can reload any open directory or file folder. You can show hidden files and folders, you can show thumbnails, you can split the view, you can do sorting of the files by the name, modification time, size, type, by owner, group, ascending, descending, sorting of the files, folder first, hidden last, case sensitive searches. You can view in four different types, that is the icon view, thumbnail view, compact view, and detailed list. So it is a quite powerful file manager. So being light does not mean it has got less features, but being light means it has got almost the same features as any full blown desktop, but it achieves all the features using a very light code base. Then there is side pane, toolbars are there. So there are two toolbars. One is the permanent filter bar and the other is the menu bar. Then you got the path bar where you will show the path of the files and folders. And you got the filtering also. So you can filter the files and folders while searching or doing any work in the file manager. You got this edit tab where you can cut, copy, paste, rename, move to trash, select all, invert selection. You can do bulk renaming of the files. There is some preferences. Let us check out the preferences. So here the preferences for the behavior, display, user interface, thumbnail, volume, and advanced preferences is done. So you can check it out for yourself. I will not go into details, otherwise the video will become very long. In the file section, you got the new tab, new window. You can create new folder, blank file. You can check out the file properties, folder properties. You can close the different tabs that are open. You can close the different windows. So multiple file file manager windows are there. You can close the windows from here. So it is quite powerful file manager. Then this is the screenshot app. So you can take the screenshots of the whole screen, current window only, capture an area of the screen. You can include or not include the mouse cursor. You can insert some delay for the screenshot. So this is a typical screenshot application. Then you got the text editor. Which text editor is? Let us check out. In the education section, you got the LibreOffice Math. In the games section, you got the chess, lights off, mahjong, mines, quadripassal, reversi, sudoku, and spellsbook. In graphics section, you got the document scanner, GIMP is there, image viewer is there, LX image is there. So LX image is the image viewer for LXQT desktop. I will close this off. So here you can see LX image QT. So this is a simple and fast image viewer. It is very lightweight. Let us check out the preferences. So there are some shortcuts to do certain operations in the image viewer. These are the operations that are available using the shortcut keys. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can change over to original size, you can fit to the screen, you can show thumbnails, you can show outline, you can show EXIF data, you can go full screen, you can have a slideshow of the image files on your system, you can have the annotations toolbar, you can rotate the image clockwise, anti-clockwise, flip it horizontally, vertically, you can resize the image. So the basic functionality of the image viewer is available here. You can reload the file, you can capture a screenshot. So everything, all the basic functionality is available. This fixed image viewer is from Gnome, that is leftover. So I will not go in there. You have got this clause mail is there. So it is the email client. You got the Falcon. Falcon is the web browser. You got Firefox. HChat is there. Pidgin, Thunderbird, and the Tiger VNC. So these all applications are from the KDE and the Gnome desktops that were installed earlier. So they might not be the part of LXQT desktop, except maybe Thunderbird will be there, and this clause mail might be there, and Tiger VNC. I think rest this Hexchat and Pidgin might not be the part of LXQT desktop. In the Office section, you got the complete LibreOffice suite. So you got the document viewer, base, calculator, draw, impress, math, and writer. In the other section, you got the YAS software manager. In sound and video, you got the Gnome music. So Gnome music is from the Gnome desktop, so don't consider it. You got the VLC media player, you got the pulse audio volume control QT, and this pulse audio volume control, it is I think from the KDE desktop, so don't consider this also. So the QT version of the pulse audio volume control is the native LXQT application. Now in the system tool, you got the advanced network configuration, you got the ARC. So ARC is also leftover from the Gnome desktop. So there are some print settings. The Q terminal is there, so you can go and check out. So this is the Q terminal or the Qt terminal. So this program uses Qt version 5.15.2. Okay. So here quite a few actions are available. Next tab, previous tab in history, next tab in history, move tab left, move tab right, split terminal horizontally, vertically, collapse subterminal. So all the basic functionality of the terminal is available here. You can have a new tab, you can create a tab from preset. So there might be some presets for the terminal, horizontal terminal, vertical terminals. You can close the tabs, you can open new window, you can do the settings of the preferences. So the appearance setting, behavior setting, shortcuts for the terminal, drop down menus, bookmarks. So quite a few settings are available for the terminal. So it is not a featureless terminal, though it is light, it has got quite a number of features available. Then this X term is the XFC terminal, so that is also residue of the XFC desktop that we uninstalled. Then this Q terminal drop down is there. What is this? So I think this is nothing but the Q terminal again. So I will close this. Now in preferences section, yes, here it is many things are LXQT. So the LXQT settings, let us check out. So LSQT configuration center is there. So here you can do the appearance settings. You can change the brightness. You can backlit is not available because maybe my screen does not support backlit. So it is only simple LCD. It is not a LED screen. But if you got the LED screen, then this backlight will work. So you can change the brightness of the monitor. Confirmation required, so I reduce some brightness of the screen. Then these are the desktop settings. You can change the icon size, you can change the font, select the text color, select the shadow color, you can change the spacing between the words or the characters, you can select the background color, you can select the wallpaper. The default wallpaper is right now there. We can change it over. Say we can change it over to this. Let us add this. Okay, so it has changed the wallpaper. Then slideshow is there. You can enable the slideshow for the wallpaper. These are the advanced settings. So you can have a home directory. You can have my computer also. If I apply, it has now come up. So I will keep the my documents. Okay, like this. Or I can just remove the my documents. These three are enough. Or I can remove my computer also. These two are will be enough. Then you can do the desktop notification settings. So position of the notifications on the desktop. So it is right now at the bottom right. You can have it at middle, top right, top left, middle right. So this 8 positions are available. There are some advanced settings for the duration of the notification, size of the width and spacing of the notification window or the notification window. Then unattended notifications, how many to save. So what happens is if you don't check out the notification, it will be available in the notifications pane. So if you just click on it, it will show you the all the earlier notifications. So totally 10 of the earlier notifications will remain saved. You can check it out at the some later time. Then there is a DND setting. There is a screen show notifications on screen with a mouse option. This is the file associations. Then you got the keyboard and mouse settings. So these are the file associations for different applications: audio, font, image, inode, message, model, multipart, text, video, X content, Xpop, X screen handle. So you can check it out. So right now the web browser default is Firefox, email client is Close Email, file manager is the PCman, file QT file manager. You can change it over. So right now there is no other file manager, otherwise it would show the options available. Then you got the local settings. So here you can change the region. You can select the number, time, currency, measurement instrument and the collation. So you can select them or you can change them as per your requirement or the local requirement. Then you got the monitor settings. Right now there are no settings available for the resolution, but I don't know why, but those should be available here. It is not showing any resolution available right now. Then you have got this power management settings. So enable battery watcher. So we can enable it right now. When power is low, nothing. So now it has activated. LSQT would not find data about any battery monitoring disabled. Okay. When power is low, you can suspend, hibernate, shut down. So we can have a shutdown function, or we can go and ask will be a better option. So the system will ask when the battery power is low. Warning 30 seconds, level low at 5%, show icon, use icons from the theme. So this is the icons from the theme that is applied right now. Then there is lead. So you can enable the lead watcher. I will not do it because I don't want to have too many settings. Just it is simple virtual machine I want to run for review of the desktop. Then what to do at the idleness watcher. When idle on AC, do nothing. AC idle time is 15 minutes. When idle on battery, do nothing. Battery idle time is also 15 minutes. Then these are the power keys. So what will happen when we press the power key? What will happen when we press the suspend key? And what will happen when we press the hibernate key action? These are the session settings, the basic settings for the window manager. So window manager used right now is the open box. So you can change, you can have the iced Windows manager or the muffin window manager. The LXQT modules that are loaded are desktop, global keyboard shortcuts, notification daemon, panel, policy kit handler, power manager, and the runner. These are the some paths for the user directories. You can you can change them as per your needs. Then these are some auto start settings. So Global auto start is enabled for the Geo Clue, demo agent, network, evolution alarm, package update, welcome, print queue, pulse audio, sound system, spice, VD agent. Then you got this accept, SN watcher, user folders update, and the X screensaver. And these are the environment variables that are enabled. Then this is the settings for the different shortcut keys. So you can modify the shortcut keys as per your wish. So it shows the shortcut keys, the description of the shortcut keys, the type of the shortcut keys. Some are the command key shortcut keys, some are the client. So client shortcut keys are the shortcut keys specified by the client, and this is the info. So what exactly will happen when you use the keys? So LSQT settings has been done. This is the LSQT configuration center that we have completed. Now let us go over to, so all this we have completed. Now the YAST tools or the YAST toolkit or the YAST administration tools are pending. So you just what we will do is we will just take here. So this YAST control center is common for all the desktops and the window manager in Opensuse Leap 15.4. So I will not go into detail. I have done the detailed review of this YAST control center many times. I think 2 or 3 times I have already done. So I don't want to repeat the same thing again and again. You can check it over. So this adds a lot of functionality to the LXQT desktop. So this is the most functional LXQT desktop in the Linux market right now. No any other LSQT desktop in any other Linux distro does not have this much functionality. So this YAST control center has added a lot of functionality to the LSQT desktop. Now this is the system log. Let us check over. Okay, so this is YAST system log. So I will not go. It is part of the LSQT control center. Then this is the Qt file settings. Okay. So here you can change the style of the LSQT desktop. Right now the style is applied is Fusion, but you can go with the Advaita Dark. So if we apply it, so here you can see it has changed the style of the desktop. Even you can apply custom themes. Let us apply it. So now like you can see it has been applied. We can go with the dusk also. Let's go over to the default right now. GTK2, let us apply. Then there is Windows like okay, so different styles are available. I don't know why it is not getting applied. Maybe it requires a restart. But definitely the different styles are available. So at least 5 styles are available. You can add even more LSQT styles. You can even have an active palette, inactive palette, disable palette. So the color palette will remain the same while you change the styles. Then there is a font setting. So the engine right now the Sans 11 family of fonts is enabled. Then you got the icon themes. So Advaita, Breeze, Breeze Dark, Contrast High, Gnome, High Contrast, OpenSUSE, XFC, and the Oxygen themes are available. And this is the interface settings. Then there are some style sheets are available. So Fusion fixes, scroll bar simple, slider simple. So let us add this. What happens? Let us see. That it is not changing anything. I think it will require a restart to show the effect of the change. So the Appearance can be changed using the change in the styles of the LXQT desktop and the change in the color palette, icon themes and fonts, along with the change in the style sheets and interface. Okay. So this is XFCE setting. I think it is left over from the XFCE desktop on install. Let us check out the screensaver. So this is the XFCE screensaver. So it is not related to LXQT. Light DM GTK plus gritter settings is also XFCE. It is not LXQT. About me section, let us check out. This is also XFCE. So this is not part of LXQT. So about LSQT shows you the LSQT technical information. So the LSQT version is 1, LSQT build is 5.15.2. Normally in LSQT desktop the memory usage is around 300 MB. So it is quite less than the Mate desktop or the KDE desktop. Mate consumes around 400 to 500 MB. KDE desktop is 550 to 600 MB when newly installed. So LXQT desktop is below Mate and KDE, so it is around 300-350 at the most. So with this, I stop the video here. In the next video, we will check out the iced Windows Manager of Opensuse Leap 15.4. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.